The heartbroken family of Aoife Johnston arriving at Limerick Coroner's Court on an emotional day. The 16-year-old from Shannon, County Clare's parents, James and Carol, were the first to give statements to the court. They told of how their daughter had become sick on the 17th of December 2022, her admission to hospital with suspected meningitis and sepsis, and her death just 2 days later. Aoife's father told of how he pleaded with staff to help his daughter as her condition deteriorated. He said, "I continually begged for help. The response was a brown cup for Aoife to vomit into, and on one occasion a rebuke. I am well aware she is sick, but I have 70 other patients to look after." He said he roared at a nurse's station with 12 nurses standing at it, while other patients worried about Aoife, asking staff to see her first. There were no trolleys available for the 16-year-old, her family providing a photograph shown at the inquest showing Aoife huddled between two chairs in a blanket just hours before her death. Mr. Johnston said over the course of the night there was no help, there was none. Aoife's mother Carol spoke of her ordeal, saying, "We watched our daughter die. I would not wish it on anyone. God love her, she tried her best. We told her she was in the best place, but it turned out she was not." At the start of the morning's proceedings, Aoife's sisters brought 2 portraits of her to the front of the court, saying they wanted everyone to see her. Apologies from the HSE and the UL Hospital Group were read into the record as members of the Johnston family shed tears. The apologies for the failures in care and the catastrophic consequences were appreciated and acknowledged, according to solicitor Damien Tansey. But he said the Johnstons lost a beautiful young daughter about to embark on the rest of her life, and they must deal with the consequences for the rest of their lives.
Well, our news correspondent Richard Chambers joins us now from the inquest. Richard, also very strong medical evidence heard there today.
Yeah, very harrowing details, Colette, from Catherine Skelly, who was a clinical nursing manager on duty in the emergency department at University Hospital Limerick on the night in question. She described conditions as being akin to a war zone, understaffed and overwhelmed at the time. She had worked the previous night prior to Aoife's admission to hospital. As she said, it was already unsafe by any standard, but it actually deteriorated on the 17th of December when Aoife was admitted. She described trolleys being in every nook and cranny of the emergency department, blocking toilet doors. Effectively, all space in the emergency department was occupied. She said that staffing levels were alarmingly unsafe, and she herself didn't have a moment to catch her breath. She said she had not experienced anything like this before. She added that University Hospital Limerick had become too accustomed to crises, and that it had become effectively a firefighting unit providing basic care to patients who had been presenting at the emergency department. She phoned 2 consultants who were on call at the time. One of them declined to come in, saying that he had been in previously that morning and would be in the next day. She said she was disappointed and shocked at that, while a paediatric consultant did attend after her request, coming in for 2 hours. Such was the impact of the night on Catherine Skelly. She said should she never worked in the emergency department again, she said she was broken both professionally and personally, that poor girl, as she described, Aoife Johnston, had died.